It was a warm summer evening and the sun had just dipped below the horizon. The sky was painted with hues of pink, orange, and purple, a breathtaking sight that never failed to mesmerize. Lena, a 25-year-old artist, stood at the edge of the rooftop, her feet bare and her toes curled over the edge. She felt the gentle breeze rustling her hair, and the sound of the city below created a soothing melody. As she gazed out at the night sky, Lena felt a sense of peace wash over her. She had always found solace in the stars, and tonight was no exception. Just as Lena was getting lost in the vastness of the universe, she heard the sound of footsteps behind her. She turned to see a figure emerging from the shadows. It was Max, her neighbor from across the hall. They had met a few times in the elevator, exchanging pleasantries and smiles. But tonight, there was something different about him. Max looked different. His eyes seemed to sparkle in the dim light, and his smile was softer, more genuine. He walked towards Lena with a confident stride, his eyes locked on hers. "Hey," he said, his voice low and smooth. "I saw you up here and thought I'd join you." Lena felt a flutter in her chest as Max approached her. She hadn't expected him to show up, and she wasn't sure how she felt about it. But as she looked into his eyes, she saw something there that gave her pause. "Hey," Lena replied, her voice barely above a whisper. As they stood there, the night sky stretching out before them, Lena felt a sense of possibility. She didn't know what the night held, but she was willing to take a chance. And that's where I'll leave the story for now. As they stood there, the night sky stretching out before them, Max broke the silence. "You know, I've been wanting to talk to you for a while now." Lena raised an eyebrow, intrigued. "Oh? What about?" Max hesitated, his eyes scanning the rooftop as if searching for the right words. "I don't know, it's just, I feel like we have a connection, you know? Every time we run into each other in the elevator, it feels like there's something more." Lena's heart skipped a beat as she met Max's gaze. "I know what you mean," she said, her voice barely above a whisper. Max took a step closer, his eyes locked on hers. "I was thinking maybe we could grab coffee sometime? Or dinner? I don't know, something." Lena's pulse quickened as she considered the invitation. "I'd like that," she said finally, a smile spreading across her face. Max grinned, relief washing over his features. "Great. I'll pick you up at 7 p.m. tomorrow?" Lena nodded, feeling a sense of excitement wash over her. As they exchanged numbers and made plans, she couldn't help but wonder what the night ahead held. As they parted ways, Lena couldn't shake off the feeling that her life was about to change in ways she couldn't yet imagine. The next evening, Lena stood in front of her closet, deliberating over what to wear. She had spent hours getting ready, trying on different outfits and doing her hair and makeup. As she slipped on a red dress and heels, she felt a sense of confidence wash over her. The doorbell rang.